Right. Hi everybody. This is Helen, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Bell Block in New Zealand. Right, I'm just seeing if this is coming onto my iPad. Yes, it is. Perfect. Right. So welcome along. Nice to be here again today. Now I was trying to think about what card I want to make, and I want something quick and easy because I've been out all morning. But I'm home now, just in time for my Facebook Live. So I decided to get out my Christmas greenery stamp set and dies. So this is in the mini catalogue. And I'm going to use this designer series paper. So this is sort of Traditions of Christmas, 12 by 12. There's some beautiful papers in here. So I just need to work out what I'm going to use. I might use that one, I think. And yes, I think I'll use that one. And we had some sheets in here. I don't know if there are any left. I think Jules cut them all up for me. But they had, different floral sheets, okay? So some of them have these beautiful flowers like this. And some of the sheets have these gorgeous flowers like this. So there's some really great patterns there. So it's quite good to put them all into bags because then they're ready to go when you want to do a class or something like that. So I think I'm going to use maybe one of these because this is very cute. Or do I want? I think I'll use that one. Right, so I want that one. And then I think also here we have some little areas of just the gorgeous little flowers. So that's a piece of an edge. Right, so I'll grab that one as well. And I'm going to put this one back because I want that other one. I'll leave those aside. Now, this one has a die for it, which is great. This part here probably has a die as well, but I'm just going to quickly cut that out. So this is off the edge of your paper. And sometimes we look at the edge of the paper and you think, oh, it's only half a flower. Doesn't actually really matter because sometimes we can do amazing things with these, okay? The other thing, I'm not going to do it today, but just another idea I've just had is I'll cut this out very quickly, as quick as I possibly can, because I don't want to hold you up. So, and remember, move your paper, not your scissors. So you just wriggle that around there like that. And I don't think I want that, so I'm going to come around here like this, and I'm just going to go for these flowers. I didn't want that half pink flower there, and I might just cut that little gold leaf off. So look at that, isn't that cute? Now that's the end of a piece, and normally a lot of people would throw that piece away, but it's really nice to be able to use those for other things. The other thing is that these are made, they all match, okay? So you could use it and pop it up on top of that if you wanted to like do paper towel. So that could be popped up on top of that main flower. But I have got a die for that one, so I'll put that aside. Right, so I'm going to grab a piece of real red cardstock. And this is 10.5 centimeters by the length of your A4, okay? So it's half a sheet. I'm going to bring my trimmer in, and I'm going to pull the little leg out of the trimmer, grab my piece of cardstock, and I'm going to score that at 15 centimeters. So remember to use your score up, and 15 centimeters. Then we're going to go backwards now. So we're going to go backwards to 10 centimeters. Oh, we can start here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a 5 centimeter piece up there. And then I'm going to cut another 5 centimeter piece. Okay, just like that. And then that is my score line there. Now I need some designer series paper. So I'm going to use this beautiful pattern here. So this is gorgeous with the red flowers and the little pink poinsettia. So I'm going to cut that at 10 centimeters. And I'm going to cut 2 pieces at 4.5 centimetres. So there's 4.5 there, and another 4.5 centimetres just there. Right, put that DSP aside, and I don't think we need our trimmer anymore, so that's great. My laptop keeps pinging. I'm not sure what's going on there. Right, so I have a piece of white that can go inside here like this. I might just trim a piece off the end of that. So what we need to do is just find out, so this is about, so I need to make that 14 centimetres long. So what happens is with your piece of A4, the length of it is 29.8 or something. So it's not quite 30 centimetres, so you're out by a fraction. So I'm going to put this piece in here. Okay, but before I do so, I want to do some stamping. So I'm going to create these other pieces first, and then I will do that. So I'm going to put this onto that one. So I'll grab my Stampin seal that fell on the floor when I wasn't looking. I've just put a new roll in, so it's just starting off. So I'll put that one onto there like that, and I'm going to put the other piece, this one, onto the top of my card. So this is a very easy card to make, very quick, quite simple, and when you've got designer series paper that you can cut images out, it's even easier. Right, so that's going to go there. Oh, now I know what I need to do. I need to cut one other white piece. So I'll bring my trimmer back in, and this piece needs to be 4.5 centimetres by 10 centimetres. Right, now I think I'm finished with the trimmer. Put that aside. Now I'm going to bring in my little friend here, and I have put one of my favourite embossing folders. So this comes in a set of 2. It's on the online exclusives. Hi Susan, that's nice that you're here today. It's one that I've used a lot because it fits through my small cut and emboss machine, and I just like the pattern of this. So I'm just going to put this piece through. Now this is a thin one, so because this is just your, look at the right way, one of the standard embossing folders, we put that through with a 3 and a 1. So we'll put plate 1, then our embossing folder, and then plate 3 on top. So I'll wind that through. So who else is out there? If you're out there, let us know where you are watching from. It's always nice to know. So that's the embossed piece. And the other thing I need to do is I need to grab the die to cut that floral image out. So we're now going to use our plate 1 and our cutting plates. So this is our floral image, and we will put that on there like so. We just need to line that up. That's looking pretty good. Right, and then just put the lid on and wind that one through as well. Oh, Maureen's here. Hi, Maureen. Got to talk to Maureen briefly this morning, and I'll be catching up with her tomorrow before I go away, so that's exciting. I had class this week and caught up with a lot of my ladies. We had scrapbooking class Monday night, and then container class on Tuesday night, and Wednesday morning and Wednesday afternoon. So it's been a busy week, but that's okay. And for those of you that don't know, I'm off to Las Vegas on Sunday. I can't wait for our backstage event, which is a Stamping Up leadership event. Right, now we've got all our bits and pieces. All I need to do is I'm going to put this beautiful embossed piece onto this other strip there. Now when you're using seal, just go very slowly when you are putting it on top of your embossing, okay? Because of all the little ridges, it doesn't like it sometimes, and it wants to pull the card stock away. So just do that gently. That's cute, love that. And what I'm going to do now is I want to stamp some words on here. So I'm going to place it inside where it's going to go. Grab a block, and I think I might do the Sending Christmas Wishes, because I just like this one. So this is from Pine Tree Trimmings. Okay, so this is beautiful stamp set with some great words and some images as well. So I'm just going to grab that sentiment, and I might do it in, should I do it in the green? Yeah, why not? Why not, indeed. Okay, so I'm just going to ink that, and I'm just going to work out where it's going to fit. So about there. Sending Christmas Wishes. And it's always good to stamp that first, because if for some reason it doesn't stamp perfectly, you do have the magic side, remember? So it's good to stamp that one first. So we've stamped that. We'll now place this inside the card base, like so. And this is where I want this cute little image that I cut out just before, because I think this would look really lovely. I think that might look quite nice up there. Or do I want it down here? No, I might do it down here. I just don't want to see it though. No, so maybe it needs to go, oh, maybe up there. It could go up there, because it's going to be covered there. Right, that's where I'm going to put it, up there. You have to think about where you're going to put it and what part you can see. So I'm just going to put that probably up like that, so it's just inside that fold. Cute. Now we just lay that there like that, and we're going to attach this down the side. So we're going to put, I'm going to get tear and tape just because it's a bit stronger. So just, oh. I always forget to grab the tear and tape when I'm getting ready for my Facebook Live. Right, so we'll put a layer of tear and tape, and I think we'll do, let me just sit it on here. Yes, we've got room for a couple. So we'll do a couple of layers, because this is what's going to hold the bottom part of the card onto the card itself. Like, it will attach everything together. So having a couple of layers will be great. Right, then all we need to do now is to take that layer and that layer off. And sometimes you can just do one part at a time, but for those ladies that know me, they know that I just do it. Oh, hi Joyce, that's nice that you're able to join me today. It's always nice seeing who's around. So all you need to do is make sure that you've got that bottom piece lined up with the edge. Hold it like that. I want to make sure I can see my words, so it needs to be this far over and maybe about there. Okay, so I'm just going to attach that, push that down so that attaches really well. That's going to lift up like that, and then this is just going to be popped up on there like that. So we just need some dimensionals now, and we will just, if Beth's watching, she'll say, I wonder how many dimensionals she's going to use, because she knows that in my class I love using dimensionals. They are the best invention ever. They just take your card to that next level, popping all your pieces up. That's great. Right, now which way do I want these to go? Might have that just maybe like that. There we go. So that is my card today. Super, super easy, super, super simple, but really quite effective. So, and it's just one strip that we've cut the two 5cm pieces out of and then turned one around. So I hope you've enjoyed watching that card today. Now I'm going to show you the cards I'm doing for my class coming up next week. No, not next week, when I'm home. So I'm not home until the 20th of November, but this class is on the 22nd, and it's using the beautiful pine papers, which is gorgeous. So that's using two different pieces of the paper. That one, love that. It's so simple and yet really effective. And then I've got this beautiful one here that just is one of those little centre step card. This one here is really stunning. So this one comes out like that, shows off the beautiful paper, the both sides. It's sometimes really nice when you can use a paper and see both sides of it. And then that's using stamps from the Branching Out set. I think that's what it's called. And then this is another one, which again, you can see both sides of the paper. You could pop a gift card in there or your little note in there. And that's using one of the ornament dies as well. So those are the cards for my class, and that is on the 22nd and 23rd of November. But this is our card today, ladies and gentlemen. So if you do make a card like this, using this style, please send me a photo. It's always nice to see what you make. Yeah, I'm loving these papers, Joyce. I think they create very elegant Christmas cards. Just having all the gold detailing in the paper is so great. And it just means we don't have to add a lot more to it because it's so detailed. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that. Short and sweet today, 17 minutes. How about that from start to finish? But I have got quite a lot on at the moment. I'm off to Vegas on Sunday, so trying to get a few things sorted. There will be no Facebook Live next week or the week after, not a planned one, unless I get all inspired to share something with you. Then I will try to do that, but it is a bit hard when you're away overseas. So I will be back on the... When do I get back? The 20th. Don't even know whether I'll get a Facebook Live that day because I may be trying to recover from my long flights. But just keep an eye out. I will tell you when I'm going to come live, and look forward to catching up with you then. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed the card. If you want to know anything about the card I've made or the products we've used, please contact me and I am here to help. Yes, now go and make it, Diane. That's your challenge, and send me a photo. That would be great. Okay, enjoy your day, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.